Hi everyone, Ricky the Hitman Hatton here, just here on the Voice from the Corner to give you my thoughts on tonight's massive fight with Billy Joe Saunders and Canelo Alvarez. Great fight, great clash of styles. I mean, both got skill coming out their arse, haven't they, the pair of them, you know. So it's such a great fight, and having a British fighter fighting for the #1 pound-for-pound title, you know, like I'm very proud to say I did. It's always going to be a special night for British boxing, especially in the sense that I see Billy Joe Saunders as a bit of a pal. But a very hard fight, very intriguing fight. It's obviously very hard to go against Saul Alvarez, you know, but the thing is, you know, good champions like that, even the great champions, they can get old overnight. I'm not saying he's old, because to be honest with you, recently he's been looking even better. But I think what I mean is he's a few miles on the clock. He's had a massive amount of fights. He turned professional when he was like 15, 16. So, you know, there's the days, you know, there's a day going to come very soon where he's just not at the races. You know, and if he's not at the races, you know, and I hope it's tonight, Billy Joe Saunders, you know, can beat him. I think when Canelo got stopped by when Canelo stopped Kovalev, I think he was behind on points at the time of the stoppage. I think when he fought Lara, who was the Cuban, you know, southpaw, tall Cuban southpaw, caused him no end of problems. And I think if that Alvarez that fought Kovalev that night, and who fought Lara that night, if Alvarez turns up tonight performing like that, Billy Joe wins. Do you know what I mean? The top and bottom of it is, I think sometimes timing about when the fights are made, you know what I mean? Billy Joe Saunders is a two-weight world champion, WBO two-weight world champion, but he's fresh. There's no miles on the clock, you know what I mean? And Canelo's had a few fights now, tough fights. He had the tough fights with Golovkin, and there's a few others we could name. So you never know, he could fold overnight, and hopefully he'll do it tonight. But I think my prediction tonight, I think, listen, at the end of the day, Billy Joe Saunders on his day can beat anyone, and that includes Saul Alvarez. So I'm going to go and make a bold statement and say I fancy Billy Joe Saunders tonight on points. I don't think Billy hits hard enough to knock Saul Alvarez out, but I think he wins on points. Another thing is, I hope he gets the decision. You know, he's in Mexico against a Mexican, you know what I mean? He's not in Mexico, beg your pardon, he's in America, but I mean, I just hope they don't stitch him on the scorecards. I think Billy would have won this on points. I just hope he gets the judge's decision, and I hope there's a bit of honesty done, you know, over there. You know, I think Billy Joe, for me, on points, and I hope they don't stitch him up on the scorecards. But all the best, everyone. Enjoy the fight.